slowly falling down cooler闇へ but never going back touch 向かえどうして高く上げてなお大ボーナなんてもうグッバイしょこりもなくファイナカマと Need another day I will run away from nothing no more どこまでも抗ってこう今超えてく Also ready to break it up I'm not afraid yeah break it Give me the point oh in the dark 自分の力に変え wipe out 今ねじ曲げる視線 I never fall in I never ever care for them 今立ち向かう and I defeat myself I got ghosts, keep myself safe from back foot I got ghosts, keep myself see a suspect Time away from me, stop my shadow Smoke, let us set my tongue on a surface I could Nobody knows, cause I can't flow Live fast for the
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. Although I may be late talking about this person, of course I have all the time I need. At the time, I would say she wasn't as big while I was growing. When I started my YouTube channel, I was still new to the YouTube game. I'm talking about like back in possibly 2020, 19, but again, this is just me sharing my thoughts. I definitely do want to bring this up. Even though she's not that relevant now, I do still believe she is a problem. So the person I'm going to be covering today happens to be Lovely Peaches. I'm not even sure if she's still on YouTube. I'm pretty sure she got banned because of all the disturbing things she did on the platform as well as on TikTok, especially flashing to Malu, who happened to be a minor at the time. And I'm not lying, she did flash at a big influencer when she was a minor by literally showing her coochie. But she's also known for other doing disturbing stuff. You could say she's similar to EDP, but like a female version, as if they're somehow related. But I definitely do want to talk about the really important parts because she's also a mother and she says some really disturbing stuff on Instagram, telling people what's your favorite disease, saying that she has HIV and that she's proud to give other men to that. Honestly, the thing is though, for the guys who actually weren't in a relationship, why would anybody even, who would want to, and I might sound disrespectful, who would want to get with her, you guys? Especially looking at her appearance. And she's claiming that she doesn't take showers. At the same time, it could be like, she could be like, basically like, I wouldn't say it's sarcastic. She could be exaggerating. She probably does take showers, but not as much. And that's why some people their odor might be worse compared to others. But again, basically advocating like being unhealthy, like diseases, smelling like shit. But she's also more of a clout chaser too, but not in a good way though. The one thing I will say that I was very surprised, she did have talent. She can sing, but she decided to stoop to this level. She could, instead of like, had she probably tried to like fix herself, try to make herself look interesting, try to clean herself up, make people want to compliment her and look at her in a positive way, she actually is she's just very repulsive with the way she's acting and carrying herself as a female. It's actually disturbing. And there are times the police came to her house, because let me show, rather than just saying it. Okay, here's the proof for you guys. She was literally threatening to kill her dog, hanging her dog with the leash. And then eventually she does get confronted by the police. She did bring this up on Instagram, threatening to do harm to her pet, and potentially anybody in her household. But I do want to show actual proof. Here's the dog right here. And it looks like she's actually abusing it, trying to like hold his mouth, trying to ruin his nose or whatever. Definitely, and I don't own a pet. You guys like literally putting perfume in the dog's face. And although I may not be a pet owner, you guys, she definitely does not deserve that animal. She definitely does not deserve the dog. That dog needs to be miles away from her own, from his or her owner. Because just imagine the type of damage. And here she gets. Just imagine the type of damage she would do to the dog. And here this is where it's taken serious. She does get confronted by the police. They try to check on the dog to make sure it's okay, and they question her as to why, like, what was the purpose behind it, if it's really worth the followers. And they even let her know that this is not the attention that you want, because it's going to lead to legal trouble. So it doesn't seem like I was hoping in this video she would get arrested, but it doesn't seem that way. So most likely they're just taking custody of the dog and make sure that they make sure that they find a safe shelter for the pet, for the animal. So yeah, they realize that having that dog being with Lovely Peaches is definitely is really not worth the risk. And some people might argue that the cops care more about the animal safety rather than people, but in this case is that like people have more advantage than the animal. So even if she didn't mean it, sometimes you just can't take people's bluffs. Like sometimes you gotta take the bluff serious. You can't really be soft on these people. You gotta question them, like what could be going through their mind, especially if they're going through hard times. And you can look at her. If you look at her room, it seems like she is definitely going through rough times, and that she has some issues herself. So whether she even claims she has depression, she's bipolar, just depression, my mistake. But honestly, it would not surprise me if she's going through that, whether she may be bipolar, she has depression, because the way she's acting on social media, some people don't want to believe it, but the way she carries herself is absolutely disturbing. So you definitely do not want to take a chance with somebody like Lovely Peaches, because people like her are unpredictable. And had it been too late for the officers, who knows whether she would have decided to do damage to the dog if things weren't going her way, whatever she's going through. But at the same time, and the officers made it very clear, it's not worth it. It's not worth it's not worth putting yourself at risk. It's not worth getting the police involved. It's not worth shaming yourself for likes and views. And there's nothing funny about this at all. It's just absolutely disturbing. So my question is, why did she not continue with her singing career? Why she didn't even take this opportunity to like brush herself off, get herself clean, dress herself nice, try to make herself look perky, whatever, more fashionable, and try to get accustomed into like beauty, and try to make like and I will say, even though I don't care about her music, she can sing though. That should have been the opportunity for her, and that's the that's the point, and that's the reason why I made this video. She has the talent to sing, but she didn't try to like pursue that career path. But she decides to be just like these other cloud chasers who are desperate for the fame, rather than trying to like improve and put the effort in bettering themselves and trying to put people on the right path, trying to be the better person here, as well as the influencer. They are basically advocating a toxicity, and she's a prime example. And for who knows, the people that may be supporting her, they probably want to see her downfall. Most likely, these are like her young delusional fans. And here's the post right here, threatening to harm her baby. Because apparently the child is basically taking up too much of her life. she has a lot of expenses now, and she would do whatever she can, threatening to harm her child, selling it to basically other predators and give her away. So basically trying to do human trafficking as well as sex trafficking, you guys. Again, another disturbing case. I still believe she has that kind of mentality because of, if you look at her living situation, and trust me, I saw her house. I cannot believe that she actually really is that type of person. I think she uses her anger and her lifestyle to basically get the attention that she's been looking forward to, and to benefit off of that. And like I said, what I mean is, like, even if she's not relevant, she's hoping people will try to donate her money, support her as much as she can to grow her revenue. And it is proven, though, even whether she's been canceled. I'm not too sure about TikTok, and I don't want to be too long with this situation, because again, just someone who shouldn't be on social media, just an absolutely disturbing person. But I do know she is scamming people. That's one thing I will say, and maybe hopefully I can find the video evidence. But unfortunately I can't. But I do know for a fact that she's still live on Instagram, trying to like pursue people for money, knowing that she's probably doesn't want to work, or she's going through hard times, but going through her like roots, going back to being the same despicable person that people don't look forward to. Anybody with common sense, but the only people that do like her are the people that either share her mindset or delusional fans that grow up who want to follow in her footsteps. But again, you guys, I feel like I said enough about Lovely Peaches, the female EDP, which is obviously she is no better, and I can't really compare the two, who's better or not, but they're all worse in my eyes. But overall, I feel like I said enough, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.